Libra. I'm Ronique and welcome to Scorpio Soul Time. I hope you all are doing well. Welcome to your September Career 2024 Tarot reading. This is where we're going to look at the astrological energies around your job, your career, your finances. Really great way, especially coming out of that tumultuous August. Libra, we are now in eclipse season. We will have an eclipse in Pisces on September 17th, and then you all's eclipse will come on October 2nd. So big movements happening, I'm sure, for you all in the sky around your career. Check out the description box for all the dates and take a look at those September monthlies that I have up as well. All right, let's get started. Look at that. You start off the month already with a big energy, Wheel of Fortune, as well as the Fool card. So something new's coming down the pipeline, Libra. What did I say? Second week of the month, Queen of Pentacles. Always nice to see during a career reading. 10 of Pentacles. Man, you all's reading is going to be pretty short and good here. Third week of the month, Queen of Cups in the reverse, as well as the 5 of Pentacles. So interesting twist there, right? With that 5. And, oh, we end the month with the 3 of Swords. Interesting. Goodness. Okay. And then you end the month with the 6 of Pentacles in the reverse. So interesting twist, because it was like you were starting off really positive towards that beginning month, and then looks like right around the eclipse is when things start going in a different direction. So let's ask Spirit to send you a card representing the energy you moved out of the month of August with. Remember, we are now into not only eclipse season, Mercury is fully direct, and we also have Uranus now retrograde in Taurus, and Pluto is back in Capricorn. So King of Swords. So for many of you all during the month of August, this King of Swords could depict some major decision that had to be made, whether this was you or this was your company or possibly a client or someone around you. This King of Swords could also indicate someone bringing you some type of important information that possibly needed to be decided on with someone that either has power or someone who is in a more managerial or influential level. This definitely is what you are bringing into the month of September. So for any of you all who are needing to make an important decision, or one was already made, know that that is what you are bringing into this month, okay? Now, Libra, let's ask Spirit to send you a card, oracle message for the month of September around your career. And you have 5 of Fire. Competing goals, bothersome details, conflict with others. We never want to see the 5 of Fire, especially in a career reading. And I'll tell you why. Because this means that people around you are not on the same page. You're having differing views. Possibly you are competing with others. That is like unfair competition. So keep this in mind throughout this month. I am looking at your cards, and it does look like around this eclipse time is when you could be having some kind of conversations that don't quite go the way that you were anticipating around money. Possibly the resources that you were getting or hoping you were going to get don't come through. So really pay attention who comes up for you this month, Libra. Now remember, we are in eclipse season, so that means something has to be eclipsed out, right? And since we are coming up on you all's eclipse in October, this definitely could be the lead up to your eclipse. I do think these first 2 weeks of the month look really positive. Some type of twist of fate, possibly starting a new job, possibly starting a new project. It does feel like there's some happy news that could come in 2 weeks in with that Queen with the 10 of Pentacles. Really nice to see that. But then there's some kind of shift here once we get to that Pisces full moon. You're starting to doubt whether or not you have enough money or your self-worth. And by the time you're ending the month, some type of news that comes out around that eclipse could hinder how you're feeling about possibly people getting raises or some people getting unfair. It seems like there's some unfairness feeling by the end of the month, which is not always it's not always bad, but it may not make you feel good in the moment, if that makes sense. So let's take it week by week. I do think that you all will have a really positive first half of the month, because we do have Uranus now retrograding in Taurus, as well as Pluto back in Capricorn and a Virgo new moon. So that first week of September, Libra, take a look at where it is that you've been trying to get some goals around your daily habits, your routines. I do think many of you all are starting a brand new cycle, brand new job. Some of you all could step into an opportunity that you didn't even think was available to you at the beginning of the month. So that's really nice to see. And I do think by time Mars enters Cancer on the 4th, and then Mercury and Leo squares Uranus and Taurus on the 7th, conversations around what are your next steps, how you're going to handle this is really going to come through. And I do think that if this is not a new job, this could be a new aspect of your job that you didn't have before, like possibly a new manager, or you're responsible for a new department. Something here at the beginning of the month is a brand new conversation that you're having in your cycle of your career. Now, I do think that it's interesting because by time we get to this second week of the month, look at all those pentacles. Really nice to see all of those, especially in a career reading. By the time we get to the second week of the month, we do have Mercury entering Virgo on the 9th. The Sun in Virgo squares Jupiter in Gemini on the 12th. And then we have Venus in Libra trine Jupiter in Gemini on the 15th. So lots of movement here around Virgo energy, Libra energy, Mercury energy. Where is it that you're having conversations with your family around possibly planning for a vacation, or you're asking someone at your job for helpful advice to help your family? Like, this could be how to get out of debt, or maybe you have some colleagues at work that have some advice. There's something here around family and nurturing of money conversations, which is really nice to hear and see. And I do think, Libra, this is a great time for you to connect with your family members and say, hey, what are we going to be doing for Christmas? Or let's all think about what we want to do for the holidays, or some kind of friendly helpful conversations going on here around your money mid-month. And I do think that that's a really nice sign to see, because sometimes when we're thinking about our career, we're only thinking about our career, and it actually usually affects other people, right? So nice to see that. So here is where the shift starts to occur. By the time we get to that third week of September, when we have the lunar eclipse Pisces full moon on the 17th, and then we have the Sun entering Libra on the 22nd, and Venus enters Scorpio on that same day. This week is going to be this week where we're seeing a shift of energy, because we have not had a lunar eclipse Pisces full moon for quite a while. We've been in the Aries and Libra axes. So you all are like, this is like new energy for you all. And I do think that some of you all are questioning your self-worth. You're questioning whether or not the job you're at, you still want to remain. That 5 of fire comes into play here, where it says competing goals, bothersome details. Maybe there's things that you just don't want to work through right now, don't know how to work through. And I do think there's someone who is like trying to help you along. Possibly this is a family member, possibly someone at work. And you're just like, you know what? I'm not feeling this anymore, or I'm not enjoying where I'm at. And so this is really a huge like shift, right? Because these first few weeks you were feeling really good. You have a new job, possibly new role. But maybe as time is going on with this new role, you're kind of questioning, now I kind of see why they had this job description up. So by the time you are ending September, this is when we have Mercury entering Libra on the 26th. We also have the Sun conjunct Mercury in Libra on the 30th. During this time, I do think that there are conversations that do not go the way you were planning. There's some mental burden here. And I do think that much of this is dealing with the 6 of Pentacles in reverse. Some are getting certain opportunities while some are not. It does feel like there's I don't want to say competition, but it does feel like certain departments, for example, could be getting more attention, or you could be feeling left out. That energy at the end of the month is one that I do think that once you get past you all's eclipse, which is on October 2nd, a solar eclipse in Libra, you are planting new seeds in October. And I think that that is going to help you move past some of this feeling of not being included. And I do think that this 5 of fire, it's very temporary. I do think that if you can move through this happiness of the first of the month and just kind of let it move into October and don't stress it too much, I do think that this is a passing energy. So I look forward to, Libra, hearing how your September goes. Drop me a comment below and don't forget to look at your sun, moon, and rising signs. All right, Libra, have a great September and I'll talk to you later.